Imagine this. 1 minute you're living your normal, everyday life. The next, you're in a world of magic, dragons, and impossible abilities. You've been gifted godlike powers, enough to shatter mountains or rewrite the laws of reality itself. But your true quest isn't to save the world. It's to find a soulmate. This is the ultimate power fantasy mashup, where world-breaking strength slams right into heart-stopping romance, and it has absolutely exploded in recent years. But let's be honest, not all of them get it right. Some give you all the power, but forget the passion. Others have a great romance, but the main character can barely win a fight. Finding that perfect balance is a rare thing. That's why we've scoured the archives to bring you the definitive list. From strategic geniuses who conquer kingdoms to absurdly strong heroes who just want a quiet life, this is our top 10 Isekai Romance Anime with an overpowered main character. Number 10. First up, we have a different kind of overpowered. Kazuya-sama isn't throwing around sun-destroying fireballs. Nope. His power is something way more dangerous. A modern education. Summoned to a fantasy world on the brink of total collapse, Kazuya is immediately handed the crown after he presents a shockingly effective plan to fix the nation's many problems. His power is his brilliant mind, which he uses to outmaneuver corrupt nobles and solve societal crises with administrative reforms this medieval world has never dreamed of. But this isn't just a C-SPAN lecture in another world. At the heart of the story is his relationship with Lycia Elfrieden, the former princess he was betrothed to. Theirs is a romance built on mutual respect and partnership. Lycia isn't just a damsel in distress. She's a skilled military leader who comes to admire Kazuya's revolutionary vision. It's a slow-burn romance where a kingdom is rebuilt right alongside a genuine, believable connection. And the name of this anime is How a Realist Hero Rebuilt the Kingdom. Number 9. Don't let the long title fool you. This show is a masterclass in pure, chaotic energy. Our guy, Leon Fu Bartfort, is reborn into an otome game he was forced to finish. The twist? He's not the hero. He's a literal background character, a mob, stuck in a matriarchal world designed to make men miserable. His OP status comes from knowing the game's story and, more importantly, finding a ridiculously powerful Lost Tech airship and his snarky AI partner, Luxian. This lets him completely derail the plot and absolutely dunk on the arrogant nobles who look down on him. The romance is just as chaotic. Leon gets tangled up with the game's original sweet-hearted protagonist, Olivia, and the former villainess, Angelica. While he claims he just wants a quiet life, he keeps stumbling into situations where he has to save them, creating a messy, hilarious, and surprisingly heartfelt love triangle. And the name of this anime is? Trapped in a dating sim, the world of otome games is tough for mobs. Number 8. Coming in at number 8 is an edgier take on the OP hero. Hajime Nagumo and his whole class are summoned to a fantasy world, but while his classmates get amazing powers, he's left with a weak transmutation skill. During a dungeon raid, he's betrayed by a classmate and left for dead at the bottom of a labyrinth. Forced to survive, he eats monster meat to stay alive, which horribly corrupts his body but grants him immense power, turning him into a ruthless, gun-wielding anti-hero. Down in the abyss, he finds and frees Yue, a powerful vampire princess who was imprisoned for centuries. Their romance is the core of the series, built on a powerful, shared understanding of betrayal and a vow to protect each other no matter what. It's an intense, ride-or-die relationship that begins almost immediately and remains the central focus even as other characters join their party. And the name of this anime is Arifureta, From Commonplace to World's Strongest. Number 7. At number 7, a young man who died in an accident is reborn as a baby in a world of magic. He is found and adopted by the legendary hero Merlin Wolford, who raises him as his grandson, Shin. Taught magic by the country's greatest sages, Shin develops unprecedented and overwhelming power. But there's a catch. His grandparents forgot to teach him common sense. When he finally enrolls in a magic academy, he almost immediately falls for Cicely Von Claude. Their romance is refreshingly direct and sweet, becoming a stable, official relationship very early in the story. Instead of a will they, won't they drama, the series focuses on them as a loving couple facing dangers together, with Shin's incredible power frequently used to protect Cicely and their friends from harm. It's a fantastic watch if you want a powerful hero whose romantic life is a source of strength, not endless confusion. And the name of this anime is Wise Man's Grandchild. Number 6. This is one of the godfathers of modern isekai, and it treats its overpowered hero and his relationships with a depth you rarely see. A 34-year-old shut-in is reborn as Rudius Greyrat, and he is determined not to waste his second chance. He's born with a huge talent for magic, and, by training relentlessly from a young age, becomes a prodigy who can pull off feats that stun the world's greatest mages. But Mushoku Tensei isn't a simple power fantasy. It's the story of an entire life. Romance is a core pillar of that journey. Rudius forms deep and complex relationships, most notably with his childhood friend Sylphiette, the fierce swordswoman Eris, and his magic tutor Roxy. These aren't just tropes, they are fully realized characters who grow with him. It evolves into a mature take on the harem genre, focusing on genuine love, partnership, and family over the course of decades. And the name of this anime is Mushoku Tensei, Jobless Reincarnation. Number 5. Welcome to the villainess subgenre, where knowing the plot is the ultimate cheat code. Our hero is reborn as Eileen Lauren d'Autriche, the villainess in an otome game who is doomed to public ruin. Thinking fast, she decides to skip all the drama with the minor love interests and go straight to the top, the Demon King and the game's final boss, Claude. Her genius plan? Make him fall in love with her to survive. Aileen's power is her knowledge of the future, which she uses to outsmart her rivals and stop disasters before they happen. It's this cleverness and sheer audacity that catches the eye of the stoic and immensely powerful Demon King. Their romance is the absolute heart of the show, a delightful mix of comedy and genuine sweetness, as Aileen's desperate contract slowly blossoms into a real relationship with the supposedly evil overlord. And the name of this anime is I'm the Villainess, so I'm taming the final boss. Number 4. This series takes the OPMC trope and turns it into a brilliant running gag. The goddess Restarte summons a hero, Seiya Ryuguin, whose stats are completely off the charts. He is, without question, overpowered. The problem? He is so cautious that he'll train for days to fight a single slime, buy 3 sets of armor a spare and a spare for the spare, and use his ultimate attacks on a nearly dead enemy just to be safe. The romance is a hilarious and surprisingly touching one between the constantly exasperated Restarte and the stone-faced Seiya. She's head over heels for him, but he treats her like a slightly useful tool. But beneath all the comedy, you see hints of a deeper connection. The story eventually delivers a poignant reveal that recontextualizes their entire dynamic, suggesting a tragic history that explains his extreme paranoia and turns a hilarious gag into a fated love story. And the name of this anime is Cautious Hero. The hero is overpowered, but overly cautious. Number 3. This is just a masterclass in Isekai romance, perfectly blending suspense, political intrigue, and a slow burn relationship. After being murdered, our protagonist wakes up as Raeliana Macmillan, a minor character in a novel fated to be killed by her own fiancé. To save herself, she uses her knowledge of the book to blackmail the male lead, the cold and calculating Duke Noah Winknight, into a fake engagement. Her power isn't flashy magic, it's possessing crucial information that makes her a dangerous player in a game of spies and schemers. What starts as a business arrangement blossoms into one of the best romances in the genre. Raeliana is no damsel. She's witty, brave, and goes toe-to-toe with the most powerful man in the kingdom. Noah, in turn, finds himself genuinely falling for the one woman who had the nerve to threaten him. Their sharp banter and the gradual, believable way their trust and affection grow are what make this a must-watch. And the name of this anime is Why Raeliana Ended Up at the Duke's Mansion. Number 2. Imagine getting summoned to another world, only for the goddess to call you ugly and kick you out into a wasteland full of monsters. That's exactly what happens to Makoto Misumi. But another god takes pity on him, granting him insane magical power. Makoto is so overpowered that his mere presence terrifies powerful monsters, and his magical abilities have practically no limits. Rejected by humans, Makoto ends up creating his own community of demi-humans, including Tomoe, a disaster-level dragon who falls for him, and Mio, a catastrophic black spider who becomes completely devoted to him. While it has a harem setup, the romance is a slow burn element that develops as Makoto builds a new home for those forgotten by the world. It's a fantastic blend of action, comedy, and surprisingly deep relationships. And the name of this anime is Tsukimichi, Moonlit Fantasy. Number 1. And our top spot goes to an anime that is, first and foremost, a romance, but with a main character whose power is truly off the charts. Sei Takanashi is an office worker summoned to a kingdom to be their legendary saint. But the prince immediately ignores her for the other girl who was summoned alongside her. Left to her own devices, Sei decides to just live a quiet life, working at a medicinal research institute. It's there she discovers her true power. Any potion she makes becomes absurdly potent, her cooking provides powerful buffs, and her holy magic is on a whole other level. Her incredible power seems directly tied to her good heart. The core of the story is her gentle, blossoming relationship with Albert Hawk, the handsome commander of the Third Order of Knights. Their romance is respectful, mature, and incredibly sweet. Albert falls for her kindness and quiet strength, while Sei, who had no time for romance back on Earth, slowly opens her heart. It's the perfect fusion of our theme, an undeniably overpowered protagonist whose amazing abilities are intertwined with a pure and developing love story. And the name of this anime is The Saint's Magic Power is Omnipotent. And that's our list. From political geniuses and mob character rebels to cautious heroes and all-powerful saints, the isekai genre proves that sometimes the greatest adventure is finding love in another world. These anime show that ultimate power and epic romance don't just coexist, they make for one of the most entertaining combinations in all of fiction. Did your favorite make the cut? Is there a hidden gem we missed? Let us know down in the comments. We love hearing from you. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.